And just to give you a little background on goals, we often think goals as just a one thing we do, but it's actually it's related to who we are. It is connected to our past, and it shows us what the future could look like. And so if you take goals, you're missing the whole point. It is about who you are. And so your past is what is the foundation you have, and then you have the goals, and then you have a vision or a future that you want to get to. And if you don't know that, your goals have only no motivation. So you're just making these goals hoping that you have the willpower to accomplish it. And rather than an internal motivation that this goal actually helps me become someone who I truly want to become. Like there is a desire in me to be a different person than what I am today.
That's a good point, because I think a lot of times goals are they're separate from that purpose side of things, and it's more just, I want to do more, and so I set goals so that I can do more, and it's kind of disconnected from the purpose side of things, from as far as like, who do you actually want to be? What do you really want to accomplish, more than just how do you do more? Right.
So you think goals as a map. It shows you the map to get to the treasure. So you develop in such a way that you know what the treasure you're looking for. Right. And then the map makes sense compared to, I got a map, what am I looking for? I don't know.
So start with the treasure in mind.
Yep.
And then.
Yep. So since we are Christians, one of our goals, generally people don't know what their purpose is, but we all know we want to be Christ-like. Okay? That's a basic, everyone has this purpose. We don't know details of what it means. So when I say, okay, I want to be Christ-like, then I ask the question, what areas in my life do I want to be Christ-like? Okay? So now I start with the top level, that is, I want to be Christ-like. Then I go down to another level and say, what areas do I want to be Christ-like?
Right.
So for me personally, I have selected 7 areas in my life that I want to focus. And it all starts with F. It keeps it easy. I start with faith, family, friends, finance, fitness, fun, and future. So I have these 7 areas that I have. And so within those 7 areas, then I start making specific goals within those 7 areas. Like, for example, sleep. I would function better with at least a minimum of 7 hours. So I need that goal, because otherwise I don't function, and then I'm not Christ-like because I'm grumpy. Right. So 7 hours is the goal. I could put it in my faith because it helps me in my faith. I could put it in fitness. It doesn't matter where I put it, because it could fall in any category. It's just that it's customized for me where I want to put it. But I have these goals that are specific to these 7 areas.
So the goals are specific to the areas. The area is all
towards
leading
the purpose.
Towards the purpose, which is Christ.
Yep.
And I guess in some way you could almost say like every goal could be in the faith category, for instance, because if everything's really pointing up towards Christ, it could all go in that category.
Exactly.
You just split it out to
makes
more sense, because like otherwise you'd think like, how is sleep related to faith?
Exactly. Yeah, and I don't put sleep under faith. I put it under fitness.
Right. Hey, thanks for watching. This clip came from an episode of our podcast, which we will have a link in the description below for you to watch the full thing, see more discussion about this topic and other topics.